One. Hello, welcome to my channel, Made with Love by Sarah. So what we're going to do today is make a Z fold card using the Crafters Inspiration magazine kit. So I just had a look and I pulled out some paper that we're going to use. There's you get several sheets of paper, all very pretty, very double-sided, and you get various stamps and dies included. You get these stamps. These stamps are what we're going to use today, and you get also a sheet of cutouts to decorate your card. So what I've done is I've already fussy cut out some shapes. I backed them onto a piece of card, and I don't know which ones we're going to use for the card, but I just got some pieces ready, some bits and pieces. So let's start. So I've got a piece of card that measures 11 inches by 5.5, and we're going to score it at 5.5. So that's down the middle at 5.5. And we're going to fold that over, making sure it's nice and square, using our bone folder. And then we're going to score it at 2 3/4. Give that a fold, going backwards on itself. So butt it up against the edge of your scoreboard, make sure it's square, and give it a burnish. So this is our card blank. This is our Z fold card. I'm just going to give it another burnish on the back and on the front. And that's our card blank ready. So for the outside of our card, we're going to use the embossing folder. Now on an embossing folder, you have a debossed and an embossed side. And on the side that goes down, this side sticks up. We need the side that goes down. So we're going to ink our embossing folder using Oasis Blue opaque pigment from Spectrum Noir. So we just pop ink all over the folder, making sure not to press too hard, because we just want it to go on the flat pieces, not the pieces that go down. Spread it out nice and even, trying to get ink. Make sure you've got ink everywhere, but I don't mind if it's not perfect, because it gives it a bit of a distressed look. So we'll pop our paper. I just cut a piece of paper that's just slightly smaller than the embossing folder. Gently pop that on top and get your cutting plates. So I found my plate, pop that through the Gemini die cutting machine. And then we'll see what we've got, and we end up, pull it out gently, put them to one side, And this is what we end up with. Can you see? Looks beautiful. Very pretty. Very pretty. So we also, let's just pop that to one side. We also want to ink around the edge of our paper. I'm going to use the same blue Oasis. Now what I've done is I've cut for the inside of the card. I've cut a mat and a layer to sit in the middle of the card. Now these measure 5 1/4 by 5 1/4 square, and this pattern paper is 5 by 5 square. So what I'm going to do is just get a bit of ink on my finger dauber and just gently go around the edge. And I'm moving my paper around and keeping my ink in the same place. Just gently distressing the edge. Can you see the edges? And I'm just going to do the same with my pink layer, but I'm just not going to go in as far. Just gently going to kiss the edge. Just going all the way around, just to give it a little bit of interest. There we go. So I'll just give my mat a clean because I don't want the ink to go everywhere. I'm just using a wet wipe just to clean my mat. So now I want a piece of this blue. I need to decide which piece I'm going to stick this on the front. So I need to trim this down. My mat for the front of the card is 2.5 by 5 1/4. So I need a piece of this that is 1/4 of an inch smaller. So I need, oh, where's it gone? I need 2 1/4. So I'm going to use this bit down here. So I need 2 1/4. I'm going to use the bit down the middle. So if I chop a bit off that end, and this needs to measure a 2 1/4 for this side. So that's our length. And it needs to be 5 inches long. So I'll just chop off the bit at the bottom and make that 5 inches long. Let's get rid of our scoreboard and these pieces. But these pieces we can use on another project. We don't have to. That piece, I won't save that, but I'll save the other pieces for another project. Now we can start sticking these onto our card. So we'll get our mat and layers stuck together. So today I am using Collal all-purpose glue because it sets it hard. The Collal all-purpose glue. So let's stick our pattern paper to the layer. And then we can stick both pieces. Got a glue bogey. Stick both pieces onto our card base. Making sure we get the same width all the way around. So that's the inside done. I'm going to stick this patterned piece of paper to our layer. And stick that on the front. I don't really know which pieces of decoration I'm going to use just yet. So that's that stuck. So I've got some pieces of paper. I've also cut out some more. I just cut out a full sheet just to see. So I'll just work out. You're in my thoughts. Lots of love. I think I'll put that one on. You're in my thoughts. Thank you. The flower. Thinking of you. So, where flowers bloom, so does hope. I like that one. Actually, I think I'm going to use that one. Is it upside down? I think I'm going to use that one. No. I'm going to use that one. Stick that one onto the front. I don't know which way up to put it. Right. Like that. So I'm going to put glue on this half. I'm going to put plenty on because we're sticking it onto the embossing detail. So put that on there. And I'm going to fold this butterfly, pop the butterfly up there. So I'll just put glue on the middle section. Actually, also what we can do is we can get our poker tool or a pen or anything round and just curve the wings. That makes it stand nicely. So I'll just put a bit of glue down the middle and stick that butterfly in the middle there. Warm the glue up. And then in the middle, I'm going to put, let's see, I'm going to put the happy birthday in that top corner. I'm going to stick it up on some foam pads. So I'll just pop foam pads on the back there. I'm going to stick 3 on. Peel off the backing. I didn't want to come off. Stick that happy birthday in the top right hand corner. going to put I think that's all I'm going to do. I'll put a little butterfly in the bottom corner. Yes, I think I will. So let's just give that a bit of a shaping with our poker tool. And again, just a bit of glue down the middle. Actually, I think I'll stick it on there. There. I'm going to go just there, just in the middle. And I think that's our card finished. Let's just have a bit of bling. So I'm just going to pop a little dot of glue just to pop my sequins on. And then just on the back where we're going to write our message, I'm just going to stick this lots of love. So I'm just going to stick that on the back. And there's plenty of room to write our message. And there we go, that's our Z fold card done. And our sequins, I think that looks very pretty. Stick our butterfly up. And that's our card for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye!